Welcome to Week 5 of the Thinsulin program. We hope that you're ready for a change in scenery. Oftentimes, viewing your journey from a different perspective is the key to changing your attitude from being perseverant to being passionate. You'll begin to notice that your eating patterns have changed. Our goal for you is to change your thinking from "I am on a diet" to "I am doing Thinsulin." Let's move away from dieting and move towards a weight loss journey. CBT is a psychotherapy technique that helps change your thinking in order to change your eating habits. What is the link between psychology and weight loss? Changing the way you eat doesn't necessarily change your eating habits. You need to change your way of thinking first so that you can eventually change your behavior or way of eating. Only you can control your own thinking in order to change your unhealthy eating habits. For example, you might know some negative people. They're always gloomy and miserable. If you tell them, "If you want to be happy, then just be positive," will that work? There's a lot of truth to that statement, but these words won't change their thinking. It's like telling a sad person to cheer up. But how? That's the problem. You can only do this with psychotherapy like CBT. Similarly, when doctors tell their obese patients who need to lose weight by eating less and exercising more, it's like telling a negative person to be positive or a sad person to cheer up. It doesn't work that way, but how often have you heard this? Yes, all the time. Yet dieting means different things to different people. Does it mean to consume less calories, eat less oil or less starch, or all of this? General statements like these don't help because they don't have any specific program to help people lose weight. In fact, it may hurt because sooner or later, you may give up with trying to lose weight because of two reasons. 1. You cannot follow a diet your entire life. 2. The term diet or dieting promotes a vicious cycle that needs to be broken. When you look at the human psychology, these words haunt us and make us uncomfortable. Dieting means diving back into an endless cycle of suffering and starving, the joy of reward by cheating, then guilt because you ate too much, and back to misery by starving yourself again. So if you want to change, the first thing to do is to absolutely avoid the term diet. At this point, if anybody asks you how you have lost so much weight, don't tell them that you're on a diet. Instead, tell them that you're doing Thinsulin and that you're thinking in terms of insulin. By saying that you're on a diet, you're back to that vicious cycle that will torment you for the rest of your life. On the other hand, when you think in terms of insulin, it's about eating as much as you want in the green light foods that don't spike your insulin level, and you only need to do that for a short time of 4 months. Dieting and Thinsulin are two different things. Dieting gives you no choice, but Thinsulin gives you the choice to eat plenty of foods that don't spike insulin. It may be confusing at times when you're trying to explain to your friend about Thinsulin, but try your best to answer their questions and explain to them that Thinsulin is not a diet. Let them know the 3 pillars of Thinsulin and how that's different than dieting. If you're able to explain to your friends about Thinsulin, then you've truly understood the science. Your belief in Thinsulin will help guide you in your weight loss journey, allowing you to get up after falling off the wagon. Remember, you are the only person who can give yourself this conviction. In summary, this week, do not use the word diet. You should replace the phrase, "I'm on a diet," with, "I am on Thinsulin." And you're going to explain Thinsulin when your friends ask you what you were eating. The more you explain, the more you understand, and the more you will believe. Thank you. This was brought to you by Dr. Charles T. Nguyen and Dr. Tu Song An Nguyen, the authors of the Thinsulin program, a breakthrough solution to help you lose weight and stay thin. Stay tuned for the next week.